Going on, everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Jersey Digs. Chris here, and in the distance, if I can get the zoom on him, is Pull Tab Thomas making his way. He's back from wherever he was to do some metal detecting. We're going to make our way through this brush to get to the nice side of this farm field where the crops have been since cut down since my last time here. So I'm pretty excited. We have about 2 hours to power through today. I'll just keep you focused on Pull Tab as I talk here. Update to 1.17 is complete for the both of us. His detector is new and improved as well. So we're going to take a shot today, go over this area. Now, we've gone over this a lot, but there's a few things working in our favor. We have the 1.17, so hopefully that helps us pull some more signals. Calibrated my detector here for some deeper targets. So sensitivity's high. I'm running M1, park mode. My recovery speed's lowered. Iron filter I jacked up. I increased my threshold a little bit and turned deep target up to a 2. I didn't want to go too high. It's a little unstable even at these levels. He's probably going to do something similar on his, but we have to take a nice walk over there where the fields are nice and clear. First dig coming your way. All right, folks, I'm on it with my first high tone of the day. Nice tones, we'll say. I'm going to give the camera to Pull Tab because I forgot my chest mount. Yeah, that sounds pretty. It's a good chance to do the pin food feature.
Hey, before you dig it, what's your prediction? What do you think it is?
I'm gonna guess, if I'm being pessimistic, modern quarter.
Being pessimistic.
Optimistic, I'm gonna say a barber quarter, because I really want one of those. Solid 52, everybody, for the record. So 52 leans me towards silver. Watch it be one of those freaking lead balls that we've been fighting with. Be a coin. Oh, it's a silver. I see it. I'll wipe it off right here so folks can see the edge of it. Oh, look at that. For the love of God, be a barber and or better. It's a George, but I am happy to have it. I'll tell you, folks, I was not expecting silver to come out so quickly. We've only been here about 15 minutes, everyone.
Heck.
We have a 1936 G-dub quarter.
I'm not as good with your camera as you are.
It's okay. They'll understand. Right, fans? Let me orient it.
You got what, 36?
Yeah, 1936. I think that's a first 36 for me. But again, folks, this is an area of being on a good week. So, silver in the pot.
There it is.
Next dig. I feel weird being on camera. Usually it's just my voice.
Yeah, next dig.
All right, so welcome back to the Chris Cam, guys. Pull Tab has a very similar signal to my last one. Nice, beautiful 51. All right, I already have the camera, so you're live, bud. Farm fields, everyone. They just do it. But the update so far, folks, it seems good. I will say I'm digging a lot of like little pieces of lead that I've never detected here before, so maybe that has to do with my iron filter. I'm not exactly sure, but let's bring it back to the action here. Be a silver for the guy.
It is a coin.
Oh, it's a silver. Oh, it's another George.
It's another
Hell yeah.
George. Wow, look at this.
Guys, we haven't been on the
44.
silver in a while, so
You
it
got your
feels
little
pretty
spray
good.
gun?
Oh, yeah, here. I'll let him spray and clean, and then I'll show you folks. Okay, you got a 44 George. And guys, that was back to back, literally.
Within
We just
3
dug
minutes.
just dug 2 silvers. And folks, this is an area we've hit really hard in the past, so I don't know if it has to do with the update on the legend. That would make a good thumbnail photo right there. I think I'm going to do that. But I'm going to blame it on the update. I think the update is really doing us justice here. I'm trying to see if you have a mint mark. There is something down there. I think it's an S. Yeah, you have an S mint mark. Cool. San Francisco, I believe. Don't quote me on that, everybody, but I think it's San Francisco. I should know, being the professional detecting YouTube guy that I am. But anyway, we're on to it today. Next dig, let's keep moving. All right, folks, so I'm on it with my first button of the day. Let me put some light on it for you. Doesn't really say much, and sorry I didn't record these, but there's a lot of like little lead pieces around here that are ringing all mid-30s, so if I do find like Indians, Indian head scents, that is, not like Native American Indians, and buttons, it's going to be hard for me to differentiate the VDIs, but we just have a nice plain flat button here, no shank. Just wanted to update you that the digs are going well. 15 minutes in, and this farm field's finally producing in a way that I'm happy about. Next dig. All right, everyone, so we're navigating the corn. It's easier said than done. If you folks are familiar with metal detecting, you know what I'm talking about, but I did just dig this guy out. And it came up as a 25-26, but it is mighty shiny. I'm believing this is some type of old button. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this off, see if we can get any type of ID before I spray it. But that is gonna be a beautiful button, folks. This one's definitely gonna go in the nice box. I see some writing on there. Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off. Give me a sec. All right, so I know this clip doesn't look like farm fields, but my guess was totally wrong in the field regarding my button that I just found. NJRC. I thought it was originally going to be a railroad button because I've come across a few on this site, but this is actually the New Jersey Rifle Corps button, and this dates to the Civil War. So this is the second Civil War button I've had in this area, and it's such a shame that we have such a hard time detecting this spot. It's always full of corn stalks. But every time we've walked through it, we've come across numerous buttons, numerous silvers, and, you know, some of the oldest pieces of history on this permission are from this particular area of it. But this is a beautiful button. It looks to be gold gilled. The back is missing. I'll include a photo of what it looks like when it's whole. But certainly a beautiful piece of history I have in my hands here. Next dig. All right, folks, time for the what is it of the day. You tell me. No identifications on it. It was sitting 8 inches down, rang up 38 VDI, maybe an old pin of sorts. Curious what your answers would be, but an odd find for sure. We're on like the front of the property now, so this is the area that's the oldest, and we're still yet to find where the original house was. We were told where it was, but finding it is a whole nother story. It's always full of corn stalks, so it makes it really hard to swing, but the stuff we're finding is old. I'm beginning to think that railroad company button that I found is a bit older than the mid-1900s. It just looks older. Anyway, there's pull tab swinging. Next dig. So I don't know, folks. We may have made a mistake. We basically took an entire lap around this place, and outside of that button and that weird piece, there's really not much else to write home about. We're still keeping at it, but as you can tell, the sun is going down. Gonna see what happens, but the corn stalks, again, are just too high. It's making it impossible to swing in here, but there is stuff. And we're trying to just go to like uncharted areas, but it's been like Soda Can City. Pull tab might make a Soda Can song, and I might post it on the channel. We'll see what happens. The Soda Can Man, he said. But hopefully a few more signals come out here. Next dig. All right, pull tab's on it. I don't know if it's gonna be the final signal of the day, but there's not too much hiding in here. We have a 24-25 with hopes of it being a gold doubloon. It's been a fun hunt. I mean, we've been here for what, an hour? Couple silvers, nice button, weird finds of the past that we have no idea what they are. It's out. Sounds a little funkier than like a nickel would, though.
Maybe the Soda Can Man strikes again.
I think I see it. Yeah, there it is. It is a kajigger. Look at that. It's a thing, guys. I have a feeling it's like a drawer pull. Kind of what it looks like, yeah.
Sort of seems
I would definitely say it's definitely got some age to it. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna end this on this, everybody, but things are not looking up in the current moment. We got pull tab singing Soda Can Man songs. We're going through this corn and it is just brutal. So we're gonna try for a few more, but yeah, hopefully something else good comes out. Next dig. All right, people, we're done with the field. We're gonna go into the woods that we have permission to. We have permission here as well, but it's never really been that productive. All the ground's been turned over. But let's venture into these woods. And this is my first time really coming in here, so I'm pretty curious to see where they lead to. When we were looking on historic aerials and old maps, there was definitely some signs of activity, but not a significant amount. This borders a naval base, so I'm not exactly sure how far we're gonna be able to walk back here, but we'll give it a shot. Why not? Got some horses. Pull tab's gonna swing. I left my detector out there. What do you got?
45, 46. Seems relatively shallow, but there's roots though.
Yeah, it's good it's rooted at least, so you're not suffering through them. All right, so pull tab just dug out a giant hunk of aluminum on the trail. Not going to note that for any use. Yeah, right where it belongs.
I'm gonna pick it up.
No, don't worry, everyone. We're gonna pick it up. Pull tab just got a small bag. That's another permission back there we have access to, but they never cut their fields. and it's just super tall grass. Let's see if I can sneak up to it. It's always just super tall grass, but this is actually one of the oldest areas here. It's just impossible to swing anywhere we have access to. It just freaking stinks. But it looks like there's a pretty solid trail back here. I'm leaving Pull Tab in the dust. Let's see what's hiding back in the woods. Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to the guys that own that. See if they'll ever cut it, but it doesn't seem likely. And this permission, honestly, this is the oldest property here, but they turned it and there's so much fill dirt that I got lucky and found a few Wheaties, maybe one Rosie, but the history, it's underneath probably a foot or two of fill dirt. The hell is even this? Got a freaking graveyard back here. Huh. If I were to guess... Okay, this has to be a fake graveyard, guys, right? Yeah, no way. That's just foam. Someone's playing a trick on me. I was about to say there's 1905 on that. Yeah, they're just dummy graveyards. I was thinking maybe it was the horses that they buried back here, but I didn't think they were going to bury horses. Is that real? No, it's not real. It caught me off guard for a second as well. But this trail goes for a hot minute. I just found some Christmas lights and turned them on for you folks. And we're pretty deep in the woods at this point. But yeah, a little battery activated Christmas light. Now they won't turn off.
Hold it, maybe.
You're a genius, Thomas. But yeah, this trail, the last time I came back here, it was filled with water. So I never made it back here, and we're now in a drought, so we can actually walk through this whole thing. This is a pretty hefty trail, man. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it back to the area that seemed interesting today. I think that's gonna be it, folks. I think that's enough exploration. I don't want to get too far into this because the sun's going down. And I don't exactly know where the hell I am back here. So I'll end it on Pull Tab's face. So we got 2 quarters today, a cool railroad button, a weird find, and that's just a classical day at the farm. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next dig.